ArtPrize continues. Hispanic Heritage Month begins.
Yeah, one ArtPrize artist celebrating that by reconnecting to his roots. 13 on your side's Aaron Sullivan, live at the Grand Rapids Public Museum, just outside, giving us a glimpse into the work that he's been working on. Aaron, good morning to you.
Good morning. Yeah, there's so much to see and do here during ArtPrize all across Grand Rapids. And this morning we're here live at Rosa Parks Circle. I'm here with Luis, and one of your exhibits, or one of the many exhibits that people can see, you decided to do photography. We've been talking so much in the last hour. I'm in awe of your work. So just before we get into all of that, could you just quickly introduce yourself and your piece for everyone at home?
Yeah, so my name is Luis Fernandez, and I am the artist behind La Voz de Mi Gente, the voice of my people, here at the Grand Rapids Art Museum.
Super cool. So kind of walk me through just a little bit about your piece and why you decided to take on this project.
Yeah, so I originally decided to start this project because after I moved to Michigan, I found myself losing connection to my culture and my people. And so I decided to go back home to the island and tell the stories of artists on the island as a way to reconnect with my culture.
And something you mentioned earlier that I found really fascinating is that a lot of the times you met a lot of these artists just kind of out on the streets. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so when I went to Puerto Rico, obviously I didn't know any of these artists. And so sometimes I would meet with them over social media and I would reach out to them. But a lot of times too, artists would see me with my camera and they would come up to me and they would want to know what I was up to, and I was able to get some of these artists involved in that way.
Yeah, that's super cool. One of the things you also mentioned earlier is that it was very intentional for your piece to be outdoors. Could you kind of tell me a bit about that?
Yeah, so when I was trying to figure out how to bring this project to life, I actually ended up going back home to Puerto Rico and just spending time with family and the community. And one of the things that I learned while I was there is that as a people, we do a lot of celebrating and coming together outdoors. And so I knew that this project had to be outside.
I love that. And so I want to just touch on just one part of this because I know there's so much to talk about with your project, especially for people who haven't come out yet to see everything. I don't want to spoil too much, but can we talk about the piece behind us and this girl right here?
Yeah, so this is Edan. Edan was one of the artists that I got connected through other artists that are in the project. And this photo was particularly taken in this spot because I asked Edan to take me to a space that inspires their work. And they're deeply inspired by public art. And so they took me to a space that inspires them as a creative.
Yeah, they have such a great story. And also this piece is just so stunning. I love the colors in it. Definitely eye-catching for sure, as many of these pieces are. So very quickly, just because we are running out of time, where can people find your piece?
Yeah, so everyone can find La Voz de Mi Gente here at the Grand Rapids Art Museum.
Very cool. Thank you so much, Luis. We really appreciate your time. And for everyone at home, you heard him right here at Rosa Parks Circle. You can find this piece. And if you want to learn more about other pieces you can see during ArtPrize, of course, you can always visit our website. But for now, reporting live in downtown Grand Rapids, I'm Aaron Sullivan, 13 on your side.